are we all doing tonight? All right. Any Indians in the house? I don't know why I asked that. Any white people? Why? Okay. Everybody give it up for your white allies for coming out and supporting, right? Yeah, white people. Well, I can't say that. That's let's stay away from that. Right? My name's Krishi. I'm going to be doing some jokes for you guys tonight. But before we get started, I actually want to get to know you guys a little bit better, right? Except I can only see about 2 of you. So you, sir, right there, what's your major? What do you do?
Computer science.
Computer science, okay. You, right there, what do you do?
Accounting.
Accounting, that's great. You, sir, in the corner, what do you do? Accounting. Any arts majors here? Everyone point and laugh. Point and laugh. No, I can't say anything. My parents think I'm out doing drugs and partying on this fine Saturday. I didn't want to tell them that I'm actually doing stand-up. That feels worse somehow. Yeah, right? But culturally and traditionally, Indian daughters are the ones that have to stay home and learn how to cook and clean and do the dishes, whereas sons can go out and party and do whatever they want with little to no repercussions, right? Unfortunately, my parents are very progressive. And they didn't get daughters. Which means that I had to stay home and learn how to cook and clean and do the dishes and take care of the house. Which is why it's really awesome that I'm born into the 21st century, because it's actually one of my dreams and goals to be a house husband one day. Yeah. Wow, yeah, right? And people love to say, oh, that's not masculine. I don't care. My wife's making 6 figures a year. I'll do whatever she asks. I'd do a lot more for a lot less, you know what I mean? How you doing, man? You're 18, right? Yeah, you're 18. Right. But having brown parents means that your friends don't really understand why you can't do certain things. Dude, what do you mean you can't go out? Just tell them you're going out. Listen, I have to submit an appeal 5 to 7 business days in advance with who I'm going with, where I'm going, when I'll be back, and what I'll be doing. And then on the day of, they'll let me know if I can go or not. Where are you going, huh? To the beach. We talked about this. You know, we're going to play around, go in the water. The water? Will there be any parental supervision? No, I'm 18 and I did 6 years of swim lessons. I think I'll be okay. No, too dangerous. I don't know what the point of swim lessons were then. Okay. You know what? We'll go to the mall. The mall? Why? We'll walk around, go in some stores. Exactly. What if you buy something? Why don't you tell them to come home? Really? Oh, okay, I'll ask them to come home. No, I have to clean the whole house. It's a big deal, you know? You know what? I'm not going out. I'm just gonna stay here, okay? Why you are always sitting at home, huh? You never go out. I tried taking a page out of my white friend's handbook one time. In the middle of my argument with my parents, I went, you know what? I'm leaving. They just laughed at me, man. They said, okay, where will you go? Right? But having brown parents also means that I started therapy some time ago, right? Any of you guys in therapy? Oh, wow. That's yeah! I don't think I can actually ask that, so let's pretend I didn't. Right? And my therapist, she's great. She's not very clinical. She's not like, oh, you gotta do this and this. She really levels with you, you know? She told me, Krishi, you think too much. I said, okay, how do I stop doing that? What? She said, you gotta watch things that turn your brain off, you know? Like Sesame Street, The Muppets, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And then she told me I have no hose. The way she said it was, Krishi, I hear your problem and I offer you a solution. You need a hoe phase. I said, what? Aren't you supposed to tell me to not do that? She's like, clinically sure, but you need a hoe phase. I said, that's a crazy line, right? Walk up to a girl, hey, can I get your number? My therapist says I need a hoe phase. Yes? You want to give me your number? Why? What? Turns out the only thing the girl got from that conversation is that I go to therapy. Girls love guys that go to therapy. So a little life hack for all you guys out there, go to therapy, please. Or lie about it, I don't really care. That's right. Are there any types or genres of women that you guys are scared of? You know, that you stay away from? Parents. Are both your parents women? I mean, good for you. Yeah. Karens. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure, okay, that's fair, right? Besides my mom, the only type of woman that I'm scared of is white ladies. White women who think they know more about my culture than I do. Because that just means the colonizers won, right? I was scrolling through Facebook the other day and I came across this thing called goat yoga. How many of you have heard of goat yoga? Yeah? Well, for the rest of you, let me enlighten you. It's yoga, but you're not going to believe this, with goats. Right? And it was made by a white lady named Lainey Morse, who knew nothing about the historical and cultural significance of yoga. That's like if I walked up to a white guy and I said, hey, you guys love hockey, right? Well, we're going to take hockey and we're going to put it on a horse. You're going to be riding a horse and you're going to be playing hockey. And we're going to call it something ridiculous like man-horse stickball, or polo for short. It's a joke about how white people combine sports. No, that one over your head. Right? But this brings me to my next topic. It's a very serious topic and it should never be joked about. Racism. But, if I may, I really wish the racists in this country were better educated. Because why do you only know two types of brown people? You're either Mexican or you're Middle Eastern. That's it, no in between. If you're gonna call me slurs, call me the right slurs. Representation matters. Yeah. Thank you. Right. I had this guy come up to me one time, he goes, go back to Mexico. I'm looking around for the Mexican guy he's talking about. Right? And then I make eye contact with him and I realize he's talking to me. And he has an oh shit moment because what he just did was the racism equivalent of stuttering during an argument. He got my ethnicity wrong. And I'm a nice guy, I'm trying to help him out. I'm like, no, I'm not Mexican. He says, terrorist? I go, no, man, I'm sorry. Poor guy, he looked so sad, he just turned around and walked away. I felt bad for him, his friends were gonna make fun of him. Now, Terry's a bad racist, he got that guy's ethnicity wrong. Right? If you're gonna do it right. Look at France. They will call you the worst racial slurs in the most beautiful language ever created. I have no idea what that guy's saying. I think he called me a slur and told me to go back to my country, but if he keeps talking to me in French, I'm taking him with me. We had this German exchange student in high school, and he comes up to me one day, he goes, Krishi, you are like Abu from The Simpsons. I go, you guys did World War I and II. You can't say that. High school was crazy. The elementary school was crazy, because that's the only place that you'd see a 60-year-old grown woman like beefing, having genuine hatred towards a 7-year-old child. Right? I get it, though. If I was a teacher, I'd been, shut up, Timmy, sit down! Your parents are divorced! Right? High school was actually pretty much the exact same thing, except the kids knew how to talk back now. Or, in the case of my high school, they knew how to fight back. Yeah, see, one day in the middle of lunch, this one guy got jumped by 6 people. Broad daylight. That was unheard of. I'd assume most jumpings happen around like dusk or dawn. Right? That wasn't the crazy part. The crazy part was that he was winning. Do you know how bad you have to be at fighting to jump someone and lose? There's 6 of you. Get him! Right? And the assistant principal comes in and he tries to break it all up. And the kid thinks he's still getting jumped. So he turns around and BAM! He knocks the assistant principal right across the jaw. And the assistant principal just stood there and took it, unfazed. There was a kid recording a fight on a laptop. There was a homeless guy on campus. It was crazy. So I knew I had to get out of there. So I graduated. But like I said earlier, my parents are very progressive and forward-thinking. However, they're still Indian parents, which means you get a lot of contradictions. See, it would theoretically be easier for me to tell my parents that I'm gay, as opposed to telling them that I'm dating a white girl. Yeah, which actually happened. See, in my last relationship, I was dating this white girl and I kept it a secret for 9 months. Naturally, my parents got extremely suspicious as to why I was spending so much time with Sanjay. I'd be like, yeah, Dad, me and Sanjay, we're gonna go out, do some regular guy stuff, dude things. We're gonna grab some dinner, watch a movie, go to the lawn and talk about our futures together as we stare at the beautiful night sky. I don't know, guy stuff on Valentine's Day. See, the problem was that I lied too well. My parents thought the secret I was keeping from them was that I was gay. Not that I was out doing the exact opposite. Which led to my dad dropping this fun gem at lunch one day. He went, Krishi, in the future, when you get married, you can marry whoever you want, okay? Whether it's nice Indian girl or nice Indian boy. And he looked me right in the eyes as he said that. I said, what? I knew in that moment I was at a crossroads. I could either tell him that I'd been secretly dating a white girl for 9 months, or I could lean into it. I chose to live. So to all the Sanjis out there, I'm really sorry for using your name, but our 2-year anniversary is coming up soon. My parents really want to meet you. Please bring a gift. All right, guys, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of this fun night. No, not the night. There's still performances after me, right? Thank you so much for being a wonderful audience, and how did that get there? I don't know. We should tip him. No, but if you enjoyed tonight, please consider following me on Instagram at Krishi_Shah_31. It means a lot to me. Once again, thank you for being a wonderful audience. I've been Krishi Shah.